Dogecoin holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate your support. If you want to see a continuation of Dogecoin updates, you guys know the drill. Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, let's get right into the analysis. So Dogecoin is down 2.2%. As far as the 24-hour time frame goes. But over the last 1 hour, we are seeing a little bit of green within the markets. But if you're looking at Dogecoin, up only about 0.3%. So in terms of jumping around and getting too excited, as I've stated to you guys before in my other videos as well, that's not the time to be doing just yet. But let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with Dogecoin and of course what we could be expecting. But before we get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So price of Doge 25 cents right now, down 2.3% in USD, down 2.7% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap 37 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about $1.4 billion. So looking at the broader meme coin market, though, if you're looking at the broader meme coin market right now, you are seeing that the broader market has seen yet again a retracement. Yes, a few coins are up, but on the positive side, the last 7 days, you're starting to see a little bit of life coming into the meme coin market yet again. But of course, we cannot be forgetting the last 1 month, though. If you're looking at it from, and not exactly a month, of course, on crypto bubbles, you have to choose the month option to see it from that. But more specifically, around 2.5 weeks, you have seen quite a large dip for so many coins. You can see Pepe down for almost 50%. You're looking Bonk down 40%. Dogecoin is also down about 25%. So you guys get the idea. The broader market is down quite a bit. But so far, we'll take gradual increase towards the upside. But there's a lot of other factors that we need to consider. Looking at the dominance, of course, it's rising again, and we've been seeing a lot of fluctuation in the dominance over the last few days, which of course is causing manipulation. You're seeing massive amounts of liquidations occurring. So in terms of getting excited, that's not something that we need to be doing, because of course dominance does not need to be this high. It needs to pull below 61% in my opinion. Now, honestly, I think dominance needs to be around 58% or below in order for altcoin holders to start getting super excited. But Bitcoin, though, Bitcoin is showing us a lot of interesting things. Let's kind of get rid of this. This is from my previous update. I think it was my Pepe update that I recorded. But anyhow, let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with BTC. So Bitcoin has been showing us a lot of, bearish price action recently. And what I mean by that is, you are seeing obviously major moves towards the upside after, this retest that we saw on the 3rd. But every single time we've been getting rejected. And, Bitcoin is having a hard time breaking above 98,000. And I've said this 1,000 times on my channel. This is a level where I would like to see BTC sitting above at the latest, but actually maintaining the price, not what we have seen in the past. You want to see BTC remaining above that range, which I think will cause the dominance to start pulling down. And of course, that would be a good sign for altcoins. But you cannot see these major rejections that we have seen over the last few days, because that's showing weakness. And I still do believe, I'm going to stick to my overall analysis and my thoughts. As long as the price stays below 98K, I do believe that this door is still open up to down to 92.5. But with that said, let's really analyze and take a look at what's happening with Dogecoin's price. And I want to take a look at Dogecoin's price on the hourly time frame rather than taking a look at it on the daily time frame, because we can kind of see it better from this range. So of course on the 3rd, we saw this massive wick towards the downside. Everyone is aware of that. We did try to get back into 61.8, but of course we got rejected at that range, and since then it has been bouncing back and forth around this range. So it's not the fact that one thing that I will like to say is that we did not retest the 22 cents price point, which again of course is a nice thing to see, considering the amount of volatility that we have been seeing within the crypto market. So this is a good sign. And of course, the Department of Government Efficiency, that narrative is playing around. Whenever that's mentioned, Dogecoin tends to do good and tends to see a little bit of an uptick. And it doesn't necessarily have to be 20-30% move towards the upside, not even 5%, but it is causing a lot of eyes. And this time around, as you are seeing this meme, and the narrative really playing around, to that standard, that huge standard, I think this could really have a major impact on Dogecoin's price in the long run. We need to not forget that Doge is still sitting in the 78.6 fib zone right now, and pretty much we consolidated since November above this key support. Of course, we dropped below a few times, but overall, it held really nicely in my opinion, considering it's a meme coin. Or all the rumors, right, that we were hearing, that rumors that, the integration could finally end up happening. We're going to see an ETF approval, and the ETF filing is not even a rumor at this point. We actually did see that happening for Doge. So, there's a lot of factors need to consider. Some people, are coming and saying, Dogecoin's going to reach $1, it's going to go above $1 this cycle. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I don't think the bull market is over. I think, it's just part of the game. And again, I've analyzed the charts for you guys before, but we'll just kind of go back in time and really give you guys a little bit of a visual so, people can kind of see, what we have seen in the past, because I know there's a lot of new people coming into the space. So look at what happened in the last cycle. Bitcoin reached new all-time high in April. And at the beginning of the year, we actually saw a major flush for the market, but we started, making our way towards the upside ever since. And then we saw a 650, I think 50 to 55%. Let's see. You can see, a 55% pullback in a bull market. And then once again, we reach a new all-time high Q4 of 2021. This time around, what's really impressive is, even though we have seen a flush, we have seen several different major flushes for, Bitcoin, it still has held within this this red zone. That's very impressive, to be honest. Literally since November, after we broke above it, we've been ranging here, and that's really, really impressive in my books. You don't want to see the price breaking below, and I've said this in a lot of my updates. If it breaks below and actually remains below it and not manages closing above, chances of us going down to 85 to 80K is still on the table, which of course, without a doubt, is going to have an impact on Dogecoin's price. Hence, you are seeing dominance still quite high, and this is something that really is giving me, a sketchy feeling that, that there is still a chance, because the way dominance is, staying above this 61 to 62% range is really spooky in my opinion. But Dogecoin still holding really good in my opinion, considering this massive move that we have seen. Speaking about the massive move that a lot of people have already forgotten about, let me just kind of wake people up, the ones that have forgotten about what we have seen for Doge. So November 1st, one Doge was sitting at 13 cents, and we saw a move of about 250%. Have seen a correction, of course. It's not that we haven't seen a correction, about a 50% drop. Again, like I said, welcome to the crypto markets. This is part of the game. But we are sitting above the major 22-cent support line. And of course, if we break below that, you guys know that is where I think we're back in the bear market cycle. So of course, we're obviously holding above here as to be expected, but I do believe, we could retest below it, of course, if Bitcoin were to drop below the 23.6. So that's why, we want to be aware of everything. But I do believe, when the market bounces, we will see Doge heading towards all-time highs, and I don't think the bull market is over. I think we have more bullish momentum to come. Let me know down below what you guys think. Of course, at the end of the day, this is my own personal opinion. What excites you the most about Dogecoin? Do let me know in the comments down below. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.